Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production featuring Peanut. Alert in the background, ready for a
Just
treat.
ran in as you started recording.
She's ready for my visit, so I'm also ready for the visit, and so we are back to another paper gameplay. I know everyone has been like shitting on our TTS abilities for like the longest time here, and you know what? That's okay, because it was never our intention to keep on TTS. It was our intention to go back once we've got the decks, most of the
Mhm.
cards here, to get back into it here. And so we're gonna start off with a little bit of old versus new, a little bit of Katsu versus FAI. So we do have a bunch of gameplay ideas slated. This is one of them. Decided to start with the FAI Oldhim
This is
first,
Oldhim
and
first.
then
Yeah,
the
exactly.
yeah, sorry. We're gonna do the FAI Oldhim, and then the FAI Katsu will be the next video that comes out for CC. We are trying to prioritize the Uprising heroes as much as we possibly can for the Road to Nat season, and of course any other tournaments that you may or may not be playing locally or abroad. And so this build is a slightly edited version of FAI that I brought out in the Spark of Mediocrity, OK and Y collaboration. Whereas I believe Rob is running the same Oldhim build that was also run in by Yichin in the Spark of Mediocrity
Yeah,
collaboration.
modified slightly, but it's very similar. Yeah.
Exactly. And so this is going to be a bit more of an aggressive Oldhim. We did a little bit of testing beforehand with the more fatigue build, and it didn't really cut it because I think what ends up happening in that matchup is that Oldhim doesn't put nearly enough pressure. Fi just sets up these massive turns, and Oldhim's going
Mhm.
to take chunks and chunks of damage. And I don't think there's that much he could do about it.
Yeah, I've slated the deck now to be a little bit more aggressive and disruptive. So at least when I
Mhm.
get those big turns, I can maybe keep control of the game and not let you have your 5 card
it's
hands
it's
every
it's
turn, right?
more it's more of a hand controlling Oldhim build rather than like a just stall the game. So we're gonna try this one. This is the one we're gonna put on stream. We might put the other one up, like the control game up later if people really want to see it. But for now, if you do like
Mhm.
this particular style of content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If there's any other games you'd like to see, if there's anything, if you've had mixed success or any other kind of comments with these decks, feel free to let us know. And with that, we're going to be going over a couple of the key cards, which we haven't been doing in the TTS videos. I don't think we went over
I
the key
don't
cards.
believe we did.
Okay, so we're
Maybe
going to go
once, and then
go
not
over
for all
key
of them though.
cards in the deck. That is true. So on my side, on the FAI side, we were running a Draconic based FAI deck. So it's not running the Kadachis. By the time this is out, it's probably outdated already anyway, but that's fine. That's just how the meta works. It evolves.
Okay, yeah.
We are recording this right after the first weekend of RTNs, so we did see some decent success from FAI, a lot of top eights and such. So Flame Call Awakening, it is very, very important. We are running the triple Phoenix Flame, so to get those Phoenix Flames out of the deck into your hands where you actively draw Phoenix Flame are just not as good as, as when you just say grab it with Flame Call, because it turns Flame Call into a 1 for 4 essentially, right? It's a 1 for 3 go again. And then if you have your red opener, or red draconic opener first, you play it, you get your flame, you get to play it. If you have your third flame in here, you can use the remaining pitch for like a Ember Blade and then Fi to get the flame, and you can play like a Rupture. It's a pretty like reasonable hand. And so that's kind of why you want Awakening to grab the flame for the chain link and for the extra damage. Art of War is in here because it's just kind of good. Same kind of reason why it
It was
was in
kind of
chain.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, same kind of reason why it's a chain. Like the only downside, obviously, is that when you banish a card, you don't just get to play that card out of blood debt, right? But other than that, you usually always pick the +1/+1 draw two. You can't pick the go again. However, the vast majority of cards in this deck have go again. I think almost all of them have go again, other than maybe a couple cards here and there. So you're generally picking the +1/+1, which you can get pretty insane value off of Phoenix Flames, combined with things like Stubby Hammers. And then Spreading Flames, which is another card that also combos super, super well in Draconic-based FAI decks, because it does work with a Draconic chain links. So it's essentially 1 minus whatever link you're on. So if you start with Spreading Flames, and then let's say you have a Phoenix Flame in hand, and you play that Phoenix Flame immediately, it'll be coming in for 2, assuming no other buffs, because it's Draconic chain link 2, base attack is 1, so it'll buff it. So it just has to be less. The base attack just has to be less than the Draconic chain link, essentially, right? So this can also, like, these 3 cards can combo together very well, especially with Stubby Hammerers. The equipment we are running in this matchup, we're running Hammerers, Scalers, Tunic, Mask. We do run Furnace, just not into Oldhim. You don't really know what Oldhim is going, so if you run Furnace and they're going Fatigue, you're gonna wish you have that Tunic for the explosive hands, because that Tunic can pay for Awakening, Art of War, Spreading Flames. Like the 1 is a big break point. to be able to get over. And so it's quite nice to be able to hand fix and go open if you maybe don't have a very strong blue pool that you have in your hand. The hammerers are just for the explosiveness. Shuko is another card we run. We don't really need the armor that much in this matchup, or when you're seeing Oldhim, you don't usually expect as much pressure as you would into a matchup you might need the armor, like a prism to block like erudition, for instance. Scalers we're running because the other option is breeze riders, which don't really come into like the one armor really doesn't come into the Oldhim matchup. And then Mask of Momentum, that is our only real headpiece that we run in the deck. There isn't a reason to like bring in like Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. That isn't in this list. Could be in future lists. There is a good argument to like against a fatigue deck. Like you might only hit once the chain, so being able to crack the link, like you're never going to be able to hit 3 times in a row if you're not.
The mask is never going to trigger against the defensive hero, pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly, but you never know. This deck is very, very good at being able to trigger mask twice. Not trigger it twice in one turn, but be able to like put the trigger if you block the third attack, be able to like stretch 3 more because of Phoenix Flame. So it is able to go wide enough to be able to do multiple procs. So it is a very, very good card. Does block for 2. And yeah, with that, we're going to move on to Rob's side to see what he's got cooking with the Oldhim.
Were there any cards, before we go to me, were there any cards that you decided to side out in this matchup?
Yes. Mainly in this build, I think I run 3 Breaking Point. I didn't bring all the sideboard with me, but I have the 3
you can just
Breaking
kind
Point.
of mention them briefly. Yeah,
this is a bit of a filler card for now. Before I decide what else is going to be in the sideboard. The other sideboard is mainly Paupers for Prism, so Erase Face,
right.
And I do run Thaw also. The reason I run Thaw is because Icelander, I respect Icelander more than the regular person probably, and Frost Hex is an insidious killer, as they say. So I do respect it, and Thaw just makes your life a lot easier. So I do run the Thaws into the Icelander and then the 6 Paupers into the Prism, and I feel that makes the matchup much better, very, very good. Those are the main, just like the 9 pieces plus the equipment. That's kind of the main sideboard.
Makes sense. Okay, so on the Oldhim side, I am going a more aggressive build, as we mentioned at the beginning. We did try more of a fatigue strategy, but FAI is a little bit too aggressive. Maybe I just misplayed, but I think that the aggressive list might have a better chance. We'll find out. We'll find out together if that's the right call. The first card I'm going to mention is Channel Lake Frigid, very good against any aggressive hero. Just a card you always want to put onto the field. It buys you a turn pretty much. Really good. I am adding Zealous Beltings to this list. It is an aggressive card, and it's pretty easy to get off because you run so many high-powered blue cards. So, a card that's going to probably matter a lot in this matchup. And, of course, Spinal Crush, one of the best cards to get off into FAI because he loses Go again. So I'll be looking to get that.
Oh. Yeah. No. You're just right. Okay? Yeah. I was just going to say, like, in comparison to, like... Hypothermia, which is the other card where you can't gain it, but you don't lose it. Whereas Spinal, you do also lose it. You can't gain it.
Lose it. Yeah. And into FAI, it matters more because you already have built-in Go again.
I have a lot of natural Go again. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. So those are the 3 main cards I wanted to highlight. For equips, it's actually pretty standard. We have the Crown of Seeds, we have the Tunic, Crater Fist, and the Ironhide Legs. Very standard into any aggressive hero that you fight with Oldhim. The Ram's Head also, playing it over the Stalagmite, just because I want some more defense over time. I don't know if FAI breaks the chain link that much, but if I can get like 1 defense per turn with it, I'm pretty happy. And Winter's Wail, of course, one of the only weapons you run. The sideboard cards, I did take out a few defensive cards, so Sotomoros, I took out Staunch Responses, not very good into FAI. Lead the Charge is mostly Prism Hate, and Brother in Arms Red is also Prism Hate, so took all of that out. And I believe that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think there's a reasoning to go with Stalagmite also in this matchup. I see both sides depending on like what you're trying to do. Stalagmite, very, very good that you don't have to pay for it, and it gives you the Frostbite. However, you only get 3 armor of the game. If the game is going to go longer,
right? It might be better with this aggressive build. Actually, Stalagmite might be a little better because I can buy a turn where I have like a good hand that I really want to pop off with. Stalagmite's going to make a much bigger difference.
I think it also depends on like your Crown of Seeds, how often you're using it, you're filtering your hand, if you're keeping a card back for it. Like it becomes a lot more viable with Ram's Head and like Ironhide.
Exactly, because you can use that pitch value across multiple items instead of just the one.
Wow, I'm so good at the game. So I rolled a 2.
Snake Eyes. Cool.
Back to paper. Back
Here we go.
Paper.
Here's a 11.
Back to regular Rob and Eric paper.
Yep,
All
the
right,
physical dice
what would you
always
like?
hates you.
It's
I'll
true.
go first, I guess.
Sure.
We'll set up for Crown of Seeds, plus maybe get off a really big attack turn one. We'll see.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm less threatened by you going first because you're not Bravo. Because like if you landed some
I
big
don't have
ass
dominate.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't have like some big. Well, you can oaken me, but I'm not like that's just
And also
damage because I'm gonna
tear
drop.
asunder maybe.
You can also tear asunder. It's true. But going turn one, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
draw back up, so I'm not as concerned with it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But we'll see what this
Okay.
Oldhim can do. This old man can do.
Old man. Yep. Okay, well, bit of an unfortunate hand.
Oh, I mean, you could just Arsenal pass.
That's a good idea.
That's not.
Maybe I
I
should.
didn't really mean it, but I guess you can if you have to. But
Yeah.
I mean, it allows you to not let me filter. So if my hand is like not ideal, then like I guess that's fine. But then it's I don't know. It depends on what you have, right?
Yeah, I agree. Let me just Arsenal and pass. Pass it on to you. Not gonna attack.
Okay, it's I don't see I see the stalagmite, I see Oldhim. So now automatically in my head I'm thinking he's fatigued, right? Like I don't know if he's aggro or not.
Oh, you meant the Ram's head. Yeah.
Yeah, the minute you see the ram's head and you're not attacking me turn one, it's like, well, I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna start with Tunic. And we're gonna
I
lead
definitely
off.
could have attacked, but it's not gonna matter. It's
Yeah,
not a strong
I
attack.
see what you mean. We're gonna lead off with some Kentucky Fried Aggression, as we
Great.
say, right? So let's start off with the Ronin Renegade. That's gonna be coming in for 3 go again. It is
Yep.
my Draco head
Definitely
jab.
gonna be pitching for crown here. So let's
Mm-hmm.
go pitch 3, 2 floating. I will use the Crown of Seeds.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to be arsenaling for Crown of Seeds, just to get that free value every turn. Um,
Reasonable.
oh my,
Oh my. Oh me,
oh
oh
my,
my.
indeed.
Oh me, oh my.
Okay, not what I was hoping to draw at all. Um,
Regretting life
I
decisions.
will probably just pay for the Rampart here in block 2,
Sure.
and yeah, I'll take 1, I guess.
Taking 1. I'm pretty happy about that. The mass stream is alive.
Mm-hmm. For
Um,
now, for now.
for now, I'm gonna inflame. So this is gonna be coming in for a 1 go again. I've attacked with another red card, so I'm gonna grab a Phoenix Flame. Oh, sorry. I thought it was Flame Call for a second. I'm gonna grab this Phoenix Flame from
Oh,
my hand.
yep.
Good thing I didn't actually
From the
look at the
grave.
deck. Yep, from the grave. It's
Coming
coming in
in
for
for
1
1.
go again. Yeah.
So here's where I wish I would have kept my crown alive. Well,
Yeah. The minute I
that's
saw
okay.
Crown, I'm just like, oh, this one actually could go through.
Yep, yep. Okay. I think that probably a blocking kind of turn. I'll block with E-Strike for 3.
You strike for 3. Okay, so inflame is blocked. I'm then going to hit you with. I'm gonna do that and that probably, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you with Phoenix Flame for 1 go again.
That one is okay. I'll take 1.
Sure. Taking 1 down to 38.
Mhm.
I will pitch a blue Lava Vein Loyalty to hit you with Searing Emberblade for 3 go again. I have 1 floating.
Yep, 1 floating, 1 card in hand.
1 floating, 1 card in hand.
Let's block for 3. Spinal.
Ooh, so
You can see how red my hand was here.
I do see how red your hand was. So I'm just gonna pass the Arsenal.
Yeah,
I don't
I would have
have
kept
5 ability
Spinal
or
if I
anything.
had the resources to pay for it. I
Yeah,
did
it's
not.
reasonable. That's reasonable.
Unfortunate.
Running more reds does do that sometimes.
Yeah, I think I'm running like close to 50. I think it's like 40% red.
That is heavy.
Quite heavy. Oh, I forgot to put that to the bottom. Okay, we're gonna
Alright.
tunic up.
Hit me.
So I've taken 2 damage so far. Not too bad.
No, I see what
I
you
think
did
I'm
there.
just gonna be. Ha!
Not too bad.
I didn't even. No pun intended. Like legitimately.
Yeah, okay. Spark of puns.
Spark of puns. Yeah, that's right. It's not a Spark of Genius video without a few puns.
It's true.
I'll just pitch pitch a green, pitch an Earth card for
Pitch green. That's Grandeur for
non-icy
4.
hammer.
Sure, I'll take 4.
Sounds good. I'll move to the arsenal.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so kind of nice that we don't have to deal with the frostbite.
Yeah. Haven't drawn ice yet.
Fair enough. I'm gonna start with my tunic, obviously, and then a brand of Cinderclaw red from the arsenal. So it's coming in for 3 go again.
3 go again.
Trois,
That
as
is
they
fair.
say. I gotta practice my French
Um,
because I'm gonna have to go to Ottawa for nationals. They speak French
mhm.
over there, right? Pretty sure.
In Ottawa,
I
we're
wouldn't
pretty
know.
close to the Quebec side. They speak a lot of French north of us.
Hmm.
It's block 3, Cranial Crush.
Blocking 3. Oh, I should move my card over here if you're gonna do it that way. There we go.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. There you go.
So let's do. So he blocked the brand. It's one of those blocking turns I've heard so much about. I'm gonna pitch a Cinder Skin
Heard so
Devotion
much
to play Flame Call. So this is the one that does give me the Phoenix Flame
Yeah,
from.
yeah. That's one that swings for 3.
Yeah, 3, and I grab a Phoenix Flame and I shuffle
That's
my
fair.
hand. Got all my promo Phoenix Flames to use, the rainbow foils.
Oh yeah, need the cold foil marvels. What
Look.
are you doing?
Look, you saw my boxes. I can open well, but I can't open like that well.
Yeah, you opened way better than the Marvel Phoenix Flames, so you're okay. Let's block with an Autumn's Touch for 3.
Autumn's Touch for 3. Okay, what color is that?
That's a yellow.
I forgot Autumn's. Yes, Unbanned is so good.
We're back.
Okay, so Autumn's Touch for 3. Let's just hit you with Searing Ember Blade for 3 go again off my 2 resources floating.
3 go again, eh? 1 card left and
No,
nothing.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have 3 cards. Whoa.
Oh, sir,
You
sir,
Cinderclawed all
please.
Arsenal. Okay, I'm sorry.
Brand was from Arsenal, and then Awakening gave me the Phoenix Flame. So one of them is Phoenix Flame, you know that, but so that was that.
Right. So it's coming in for 3. Okay, so
Yeah, my 4
probably
cards
gonna
were
be crowning at this
this,
point.
this.
There's no risk for Tunic, so sure. Let's just pitch a blue Autumn's Touch to use the crown.
Sure.
2 floating.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you like pitch 3 blocks to crown. It's like okay with by me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll add in the Ram's Head. We'll block 2, take 1.
Block 2, take 1 to 37. You have 2 cards in hand?
2 left. Yep.
2 cards in hand. Okay, so I'm going to someone chain link 3, right?
That was the 3rd Draconic chain link. Yep.
Yeah, I agree, Peanut. I agree. I'm gonna FAI to grab my Phoenix Flame, so it's free because I have 3 Draconic chain links.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 Phoenix Flames in hand. Could have actually just stubbied this turns, but I think that's kind of greedy.
A little bit.
A little bit. I'll Phoenix Flame for 1.
I'll take 1.
Sure. So the Ember Blade did hit, which is kind of nice.
Right?
Right?
FAI did not break the chain link because that's an instant.
FAI, yeah. That's an instant. Yeah. I'm just counting for mask.
Yeah.
Let's Phoenix Flame again and make you block. Phoenix Flame for 1.
Actually rude.
Actual rudeness. I have 2 in hand, by the way.
2 in hand is letting you draw the end of the world here.
Yeah. You tell me. Going wide in the paint.
Probably not. I'll give you the card. I'll take 1.
Sure. Draw off.
I'll block
of
an important threat, but that's a little greedy for me to block that for 3.
Okay. Okay, if you say so.
We'll see if that matters.
I don't know. Interesting draw here. Doesn't change anything, I don't think. I'm going to be... That would be hilarious if I can actually pull that off, but I don't think I can. I'm going to... I'm going to Phoenix Form. So I have 2 Phoenix Flames, so this goes to 5 go again.
5 go again.
I have 2 cards left in hand. I'm going
5
wide
go
in the
again.
paint.
Yeah, this would have been a great Stubby's turn.
Yeah, I know. I drew this off the mask draw.
Okay. Well, that was not worth letting you have.
Yeah.
I'll block with Brothers in Arms, and I'll pay the 1 to make it 4 block. So I'll take 1.
Sure. All right.
The blue one.
Yeah, I could have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off the stubbies. No, that's fine. I've got a lava burst for you for 5.
For 5, I'll take the full 5.
Yep. I'm gonna pass Arsenal.
Yep. Oof.
It's not bad.
Big oof.
So I could have done another 6 damage off stubbies. So we'll see how much. We'll keep.
How much
we'll
that
keep
would
a
have
counter.
mattered?
It's also like
Yeah.
kind of like, do you use stubbies early? Do you not? Like, it really depends on.
Yeah. Again, no ice cards. We're drawn. I'll move to the Arsenal.
Sure. Oh, you're
See, I'm
gonna
not
tunic.
trying to fatigue.
You're gonna tunic.
I did, sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. So
I'm
gonna
at 3
tunic
now.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
I'm gonna tunic.
Oh, yeah, the 2 seems like it's on top, but it's actually the side of the dice there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
What do I want to do here? So you're 29. I could do some things, some things and stuffs.
Oh, I know.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna tunic.
Yeah.
So my camera decides to not work. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Just needed a little nudge. Tunic to get the counter.
Positive reinforcement.
Artivore from Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose to +1/+1 and banish. I'm actually gonna banish Mounting Anger, which looks dumb, but that's just how it is. So I'm gonna be +1/+1, draw 2.
Okay.
So I'll draw 2.
So you're at a 5-card hand now?
5-card hand. Oh, that is exactly where I parked my car. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay. Is Rob gonna cuck me with an ice react? Let's think here. Oh, I think I need to do it this way. Is it time for the stubs? I think it's time for stubs. We're gonna see how this works. I don't know if this right to crack stubs here, but I'm just gonna do it. So I'm gonna stub you. I'm gonna stub your toe.
Stub my toe.
And I'm gonna brand your toe for 4.
For 4? Oh,
Yeah.
5.
5 off stubbies, yeah. So 3, 4, 5. I have four cards in hand, so even if you do ice react me, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah. I agree. Oh. Let's see what I get. I'm gonna tunic for a crown.
Do it
Let's
up.
just see what's in the box.
See what's in the box. Good question.
All right, what's in the box?
Who is in the box?
Yep. Is in the box. Ooh. Not great.
I guess maybe aggro Oldhim isn't working as well as we thought it might.
The thing is, I actually have a pretty good aggressive hand right now, but you popped stubbies.
You're gonna take a lot for it though. That's the problem.
I'm gonna take at least like 25 damage here if I.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're definitely taking 25. I can guarantee.
It's not worth
you
going
that.
down to 4.
Peanut agrees.
Yeah, she does. So you're cracking stubbies. Yeah, let's just go more defensive this turn.
Sure.
I'll pitch for the ram. So I'll pitch glacial footsteps to add in the ramparts.
Yeah. So you're doing 2 right now?
So that's 2 block, and I'll put in a 3 as well. Let's put in CNC.
Sure. Oh, I see what you mean by it. Oh, he has pummel. 100% has pummel. No, 100% has pummel. All right. So he's blocking for 5. 5 is good.
Yeah. Hey, Eric.
Yeah, I know you have it. I'm not, you don't have to taunt me like that. You're gonna regret taunting me like that. I'm gonna pitch Cinder Skin Devotion Blue to play. I guess what I'm gonna do is gonna play Spreading Flames. That's one of my key cards here, which is very, very good because it's going to be buffing a whole lot of stuff.
You're on chain link 2 right now.
I'm on chain link 2 right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't buff itself yet, but it would have
Right.
made a difference if I spreading flames first. I wanted to save spreading in case you reacted me on the brand, so then I can save the spreading for another turn. So I was kind of testing
Uh,
the waters a little bit, which was like
okay.
that was what I was trying to do. So this is gonna come in for 3, 4, 5 with go
For
again.
5, yeah. Let's do 5.
Yeah, so brand is blocked. So let me just turn that sideways.
Okay. So I did block brand, so no mask threat really.
Well, not yet.
Let's just ice react
Ice react.
as a react. So yeah, I'll put one card on the top of your deck.
Sure, I'll put this card.
Okay. I'll take the 5.
Yep, I was totally ready for an ice react there.
Yeah.
So you're taking the 5. I am going to pay 1 to use Flame Call Awakening. So I've played a red. It has go again. It's going to be coming in for 5. This is Chainlink 3, so it doesn't buff it yet as far as Spring Flame, so it's just going to be 5. But I will grab my 3rd Phoenix Flame.
Gotcha.
So that's
I'll-
kind of why I put the other card on top, because I knew I would be grabbing another. Like I get to replace the card, right? So
Right. You're not gonna see that card again for a little while.
I'll
Well,
just shuffle it to the top. So I have 1 floating. I have a Phoenix
Yeah.
Flame in hand right now.
I'll take the 5.
Sure. You have how many cards in hand?
2.
Oh, 2 cards in hand. This
I'm
man's
thinking that
playing
I
the
can't
5.
really block this fully, and I want to prevent mask. We'll see if I can block the next attack. That's my thinking here.
Fair enough.
Might have
Okay.
to pop in equipment.
I mean, the Ice
Did I
React was
take
very
5?
good. No, not yet.
Did I?
Sorry.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the Ice React was very good there.
Mm.
I will Fi is my Chainlink 3, so I will grab a Phoenix Form from hand.
Yeah.
And play that Phoenix Form. So this is coming in for 1. So the base is 0, so Spreading Flame is good for me. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually a 0 for 4 on Phoenix Flame. Not bad, not bad.
Funny because even if I was playing a more fatigue strategy, I'm still blocking to the best of my ability. It wouldn't have mattered as much. Maybe if I had So Tomorrow, I could have blocked 2 more damage with like my ability.
I think only like the D react, the 2 for 6, where you can like double, like you can get the earth and ice. That probably would have been like
Yeah.
your only like good card. But that's you're asking a
Also
lot for 1 6
Eyes
pulse
and
and
Loft. Yeah.
But this is pretty good. Like this is why I'm popping this stuff.
Yeah. So this is kind of what is expected in the matchup, where even if I'm going full defense here, it's hard to
Yeah.
get to get over these things.
I'm politely asking for armor or cards.
Yeah, I mean this is going to be an armored turn. So let's block fully with Crater Fist and the Ironhide legs for 1. I'll just give you armor.
Sure, block it for 4.
Mhm.
That's reasonable. I will. I'm just gonna hit you with
I'm just going to hit you.
the last Phoenix Flame for 4.
For cards in hand?
Nothing.
That was it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give up the Oakenold here to take 1.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, pretty
Stubbies
good.
is gone.
Stubby's coming in for at least 6 there, right?
Stubbies came in for Spreading, Brand, Flame, Phoenix.
5.
5. Yeah, I did because it would have come in for more, but you de-reacted. You ice reacted me.
Yep. All right. Well, Tunic and Arsenal.
Yep. I'll tune
Yeah.
myself here.
Ooh.
So this is kind of what I want to do. I want to be able to like alternate between small, big, small, big.
Hopefully it's a small. Give me a small.
I think what I'm gonna do is this looks kind of ape, but I'm gonna pitch for 5. Pitching a blue rising
Looks kinda
resentment.
Yeah. Okay.
Grabbing a Phoenix Flame.
Looking a little
Look a little
little
sus.
Neanderthal there.
Little Neanderthal, yeah.
Little caveman. Little
'Cause
ugly.
I need to start with the Phoenix Flame.
Fine. I'll.
You could technically ice react me if you wanted to.
I don't want to. I'll take the 1.
It's 0. It's not even 1. It's 0.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to it being 1. It's 0.
Yeah, I get the chain link out of it, but it's just
Yeah.
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Doesn't
why you
count
said
as-
I could
it do-
technically
yeah,
ice
it
react
doesn't
too,
doesn't count as hitting either. So like
Pretty funny.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blaze headlong for 4 go again.
Yeah, or go again.
Yep.
You
I
know
have
what? I'll
2
take
cards in
4.
hand. Sure. Um, I will pitch Salt the Wound and come in with Searing for 3 go again. 1 card in hand.
Yeah. Um.
It's kind of awkward. My opener was a blue. I need it to
Yeah.
be a red for Blaze Headlong requires a red to
I'll
gain go again.
I'll take 3.
Going to 11.
Yeah.
He's got a hand, folks. I'm going to pass.
Not an amazing hand, but it's a hand.
Sure. I'm
I
going to
can
pass.
finally maybe put on some aggression.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, this is the time to do it.
Tunic. Unfortunately, I got to pitch Channel Lake for my CNC.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Friends, we're in danger.
Chuckles. I'm in danger.
So you just pummel my ass, and then what? Blocking with cards feels bad. No block.
Yeah, I'll pitch a Zealous Belting to
Pummel
add the
my
pummel
ass?
on there.
Yeah, so I'll take 10.
Yeah.
You get my Tome of Firebrand, and you get feels bad. Do I want to give you that card? The second one. You're at 11. I mean, I could just chip
So
you down
low.
at this point. I think.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the Lava Burst from hand. So that's my discard from hand. The
I'll move to
Tome was from
Arsenal.
Mars. Yeah. So my hand was a blue Assault the Wound, a Headlog, and a Tome of Firebrand. It's like, ooh, talk about whiff. Okay. So I'll Tunic.
Yeah. Here you go.
I'll play Ronin Renegade for 3 go again. 2 cards in hand. Go Ronin, go.
Ooh, this is a bit rough. That's for 3 go again, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could have actually got more. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna draw Phoenix form. That's not fair. Like if I would have known.
I'm taking 3.
Oh wow, that bad.
Taking 3.
Okay, I guess I will. Blaze Headlong for 4 go again.
It's 1 card hand and nothing
One in
floating.
hand. Nothing floating.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Oh my good god, Rob, what are you doing? What are you doing, friend? Let's be reasonable here.
We'll see.
I'll pitch Brand, I guess, to Emberblade.
For 3.
Yeah, like I thought about Emberblading and then forcing a block on the Blaze Headlong off Mask, but then I was sure you were gonna Ice React me, so I was just like, okay, so I want to provide the upfront damage first.
That might have been smart at Ice React, but I do need the resources for this turn, so I'll block with Crater to save myself 1 damage here. So I'll take 2.
Sure. I will FAI.
Oh, it's not over.
It's not over.
For
I'll
1?
FAI you for 1. So this does trigger Mask because you let Searing.
It does. It does. It does.
Yeah. So I will take something else from you. Either Crown.
Oh
or...
yeah, that's a misplay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely should have saved Crater
I think
for that.
you created this for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have done that instead. I forgot you could 5 for free here.
Yeah, I can 5
Oh,
for
was
free.
it for free?
Yeah, it was
It
for
was
free
free.
off 3 Draconics. Good.
It was
Draconic,
3
Draconic.
Draconics. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, like my plan was initially just Searing, but I didn't think you'd take Ronin. So then my plan kind of changed. So I'm like, oh, if I present 4 up front, he blocks this for sure, maybe. So
I wish I had Tunic up right now.
You can block with Tunic. I know it's not ideal, but I don't know. You want your hand so badly. Unless you need it for your 5 cards on Crown. That's kind of awkward if you do.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun
This.
dun 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 dun. Figo Burr.
Yeah, blocking the Searing Emberblade was really bad. I totally forgot about the Phoenix Flame. Okay, I guess I'll use Tunic. Yeah, I was gonna save it, but
Sure.
it was gonna be up. Okay.
I don't have anything else. I only had 3 cards, so
Yeah.
you pummeled my ass into existence. Although if you didn't pummel me, I have Lava Burst there for 5. Pretty good. So it's good
Yeah.
good thing you pummeled.
Okay, this is looking freaking dire. I'm gonna pitch
Freaking
Autumn's
dire.
Touch or Art of War.
Sure.
I'm gonna be banishing Zealous because I have no big attack blue cards in my hand. Sad.
Sure.
To draw 2, and I'll take the go again.
Sure.
Actually, wait
It
a sec.
seems odd.
I mean, the go again is good if I get enough resources.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you said you run a lot of reds.
I do.
Is this where
Okay,
pretend
let's
you're
take
Reinar
plus.
but
Okay,
you miss off Bellows?
let's take +1. Draw
Okay.
2. Funnily enough, I drew enough resources.
See,
Oh,
this game is just a mind game. It's just a mind game. You just gotta convince your
it's
opponent
all
to
a
do
mind
something.
game.
Convince them you have pummel. You always have pummel.
Okay. Okay. Pitch 3 for Spinal for 10.
Holy shit. Okay. um. Hmm. Okay. That doesn't have go again, I guess. But then
No, I wish it did. I really wish it did.
I'm gonna block for 8 here with 3 cards from hand.
Okay, take 2.
It's a blue brand, a blue lava vein, and a phoenix form. That's why I'm not keeping it. Well, I'll
Sounds
take
good.
2 here.
I'll arsenal 1 card. 1 card left in hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a pummel. And passing it to you.
Yep. I will tunic. And I will. It's like I can't do 4 to you. That's the problem.
Can't do 40.
4. I can't do 4.
Oh.
Like if I pitch for searing, you just pitch to crown rampart, and you still have 4 cards in hand.
Right.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh no. Pass.
I'll make you use it. If you want it, you have to use it, but you're gonna get no
Yeah.
value out of it.
Yep. I'll pitch Fate for Scene
Oh,
for
perfect.
crown.
You would have just faded my ass. All right, fair enough.
All right. Still passing?
Yeah, still passing.
Still passing.
Don't know if you want to do
Right.
anything else. Don't know if you can do any other instance. No, right? I assume.
No, I'm
Okay,
good. I'm
okay,
good.
okay. I'll Arsenal pass, or
All
pass
right.
Pass Arsenal.
I'm good. So all my blues and ice cards are coming together. Perfect.
Well, that be the game of flesh and blood.
It'd be that. Just be that way. Yep. I'm gonna I'm gonna pitch 6 for Glacial Footsteps, showing you
Oh my
Winter's
god,
Grass.
it's got dominate too.
Dominated fate.
Yeah,
It's not disruptive at all, though. Yeah, I figured you just.
I'll take the 8. Yeah, that
That's
seems
really
pretty.
sad. Really sad.
I know what your
All right,
card
I'm
in
done.
Arsenal is too. Seems
I get a card in
good.
Arsenal. Yeah.
All right, let's
Uh,
pitch.
This is where I cry.
Let's
Ooh.
pitch a minnowism. Oh, he's crying, but he's saying something.
I'm saying, ooh.
Oh,
Huh.
do I want to pitch a minnowism? Hold on. Actually, yeah, I think I do want to pitch a minnowism here. I'll pitch a minnowism to play a belittle.
Mm.
I will choose to reveal off the belittle a blue rising resentment. So 1 power. I
Yep.
will search for my second blue minnowism, which is ironic because I used to have 1 in the list. And this is like one of those scenarios where adding the second one is actually very good.
Mm-hmm.
The other scenario is if you have to block early with a minnowism. So you still have 1 for later.
Right. Okay.
It's 3 go again. I have a rising in hand, I have a minnowism in hand, and I have a mystery card in hand.
Mystery card. Okay. I am going to. Yeah, let's do pitch for crown here.
Mhm.
Terra Sunder.
Sure.
Draw crown. 2 floating. What did I get? Something. Let's
It's a
pitch
little
for the
something,
Rampart.
something. Sure. So you're blocking 2
And
for the moment?
I'll block 2 more with pummel. So I'll block
Oh,
3.
so crown
Crown's
is
still
crown is
active.
still active. Got it. Okay, so it's blocked for mask. Okay, so you have 3 cards in hand?
Mm-hmm. 3 left.
Okay. That's good. So Crown's still active, so I'm not going to play Rising because that would be really bad because it just gets auto-eaten. So let's hit you with Mounting Anger, the last card in my hand. So Mounting Anger comes in for 4. It's a 1 for 4. So I pay with 1. If it does hit, I can banish attack action from my hand with less than Draconic Chainlink's play. If I do, it's +1, so it's Draconic Chainlink 1. So that Rising in my hand would become a 2 power instead of a 1 power. Shocker.
Sounds good. I'll Fate Foreseen that.
Nah, of course you will.
I'll do 1. I guess I'll keep that. Yeah.
Sure. I will. I think I'm just gonna pitch the second Minnowism to hit you with Searing Blade. So I have 2 floating now, so it's coming in for 3 go again because I've done Draconic things. Yeah, I have 1 card in hand, 1 card in arsenal, and 2 floating.
Sounds good. I'll block 3. Disable.
Sure. Okay, so these are all blocked. I'll just put like this. Just put them in a pile somewhere.
Yeah.
I will. Do I need to do that? I do need to do that. Okay. I'm going to play that. I think that's what I have to do. Seems bad. Oh well. Blue Rising Resentment for 1. Feel my power.
Nice.
Start the chain link off right.
Guess what I'm blocking with?
Pummel.
That all you got?
Oh, shit. Well, it is all I got. But you don't get it until the end step, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I don't get it now. Yes, so you can kill me.
So how many cards do you have in
Crown.
hand?
I have none.
Wait, you have Crown up too? Yeah. Oh, you do? Oh my god. You have Crown up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, could have used Crown to block that, but I really wanted to get the card drawn. Greedy.
Oh, that's so greedy. I will FAI. That is my Draconic Chainlink 3. So even though I don't hit, I still get my.
Okay. Yeah.
I will.
So you can still break.
I'm gonna hit the Crown.
Yeah. Okay. Crown's dead.
Yep. I will then use 1 for my mystery arsenal card, a Tome of Firebrand, allowing me to draw 2 cards.
Oh no! Yeah,
I have 4 Draconic Chainlinks, so this is active. Obviously, I will draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Any attack.
Probably nothing I could have done, even if I blocked with the Crown on your your Rising. I think.
If you crown the Rising, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna tome regardless. I don't need to hit.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get this out of the way, and I'm gonna play Blaze Headlong for 4.
Yeah. GG. Okay.
GG. It's funny. The other card was actually just another blue brand. So if I didn't have Blaze, I had Lava Vein. That's fine. The next card is still because I have a lot of three powers still in the deck. A lot of blues were popping up together. Anyways, that was an interesting game.
Yeah.
I think I was just able to
probably went better than the just pure.
The fatigue was just like
list.
The fatigue list was you waiting for me to do this early. Like that's
you were probably at like 30 something with the fatigue list. I think you were pretty high up. I think I
think like high 20s, low 30s. But I think it was a matter of I popped Stubby's turn 2 in that game or something because I had the Art of War early, and I'm just like I got 6 or 7 off the Stubby's turn 2, and I got you to like 20 something through full armor blocks and a full hand block or something like that, something ridiculous like that. And I'm just like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, I mean,
better strategy, I guess. You CNC pummeled. I think the issue is just like I just don't care about my arsenal. Like I can still do 15 damage with 4 cards pretty easily.
Right. Yeah, I did draw Oaken early. I really wanted to get it off, but I was missing ice. I didn't have ice till like turn 3, I think, or turn 4. Yeah. I couldn't make use of my hero ability that much. I didn't draw the ice, of course, until later. And the turn where I did have a really nice CNC pummel, you went off with Stubbies. So I definitely couldn't have kept that stuff.
Yeah, I went early. Like the alternative was I Stubbies for even more. That was actually the less ideal. Like I missed a damage off that. Like I think I Stubbied with 5 cards because you ice reacted me.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one you wouldn't have had ice react, but like obviously I didn't know that. Like I have to play around the fact that it's like, okay, so in this turn when you run Stubbies, you have to be careful of that. So it's like
right, you're always playing to expect to put a card on top of your deck, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And so I'm just like, okay, so I'll put the Lava Burst on top. I still have resources to go pretty wide, kind of thing. Ended up drawing Phoenix Form off Mask, which is 0 for 5 at that point. Able to get the flame calls pretty early. Like I got 2 flame calls really early, so I was able to put 2 Phoenix Flames in the grave pretty early, which is quite nice. I think if you're able to get to 2 Phoenix Flames pretty early in the grave, you're doing really, really well, because then Inflame is always online. And then
Inflame plus FAI, I guess.
Inflame plus FAI, which is going to be your main recursion. Like this deck doesn't run any other recursion other than Inflame. It's just Inflame, I think. I don't know if I'm it's literally just Inflame. So that's the ideal scenario. You run 3 Inflames to be able to get that double recursion, and that's important because of not just Phoenix form, but it's also important if you run Tome of Firebrand, because Tome itself is an instant. It doesn't count towards your Chainlink, so you can't play it on Chainlink 4. It's not like Rupture where you can play it on Chainlink 4 and it counts as Chainlink 4, because once you play it, you control Chainlink 4. But playing Tome is an instant. I made that mistake super early just because for some reason I just kept playing attack actions, just figured it counted, even though I wasn't actually thinking. But it's very that is something I see people do. They mistake their Draconics and they play Tome, and they only have 4 including Tome, and they just can't play it.
Can't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
like.
I was gonna just mention. The one turn where I used my Tunic to block, that would have mattered quite a bit if I had blocked the Phoenix Flame instead. Because I used it on the Ember Blade, I believe, to block 1, went down to 2. So the Crater Fist should have been used against your Phoenix Flame.
Because you would have Art of Ward for free.
Art of Ward for free. I would have had probably my Zealous online, maybe. Zealous plus the Spinal. I could have maybe drawn into something, or not drawn into something, but used. Forget what I had to pitch for it, but anyway, I think I had a much better hand if I was able to get a free Art of Ward.
I would have assumed that would have been at 11. Like I would have taken a Zealous to the face instead of being at 16.
Okay. Either way, it wouldn't have been disruption damage. It would have been more
pure damage, like an Oath, maybe like not an Oathos. Wow, that would be good if you had an Oathos, or like maybe a Whale or something like that, or a Zealous.
It's funny. Also, I haven't whaled all game because of the lack of ice.
That's the issue, because when you run aggro, you get disruption, but then you lose elements, right? And you don't, because a lot of your elements don't do on hand disruption; they just do on board disruption. So they give you frostbites. They make you pay or discard kind of thing. Like they don't actually do anything to your arsenal, or you're not Icelander, like you can't freeze or anything like that. But I think I like Fi definitely as a hero. We will be playing obviously more Fi in the future. I like this deck quite a bit. I think it does well into the field. I don't think it has like any super awful matchups. Like I don't think it has any like super bad matchups that I really don't want to. There are unfavored matchups. Like I don't like this deck into Lexi. I don't really like this deck into Icelander. There are decks that I don't want to see.
Pretty good into Prism, into Briar. It's okay.
Briar, I'd say, is probably 50-50 on average.
Yeah, it's even, right? Into Oldhim, you kind of just dump on him, I guess.
I've heard people say it's favored one way or the other, but I'm just like, I'm going to say on average it's 50-50 just because people have different opinions. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. If you had any other comments you wanted to say, probably just chastise Rob a bunch for that one block, but obviously it didn't matter as much as you think it did when you're writing this comment. So,
and also let me know too if there is an Oldhim version of this deck that works into Fi. I haven't found it yet, and kind of running out of ideas. So
more than willing to play it.
Ideas.
Play it either on stream or like in our testing, that kind of thing. More than happy to get deck ideas. With that, appreciate everyone for watching from wherever you are in the world. Have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Bye for now, as my face freezes. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Bye for now.